What it is, y'all? Monty mentality number 21. Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan. Oh yeah, of course, the GOAT, Sean Taylor numbers. We out here. As you can see, prime time too, yeah. As you can see, it's just me and Bunche today. So we back to our I don't want to say roots because of course it started with just me, but like this is like the whatever is right above the roots. So yeah, which is funny because today, as you know, first of all, before we get into all that, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button if you on YouTube. Leave your 5-star reviews and all that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that if you're listening on audio. We appreciate that. Leave your likes on Instagram, comment on the videos, all that good stuff.
Finna get paid this time. Get paid soon.
Yeah, when we start doing ads and shit or monetizing videos, they probably won't monetize our shit. I cuss too much, but
yeah, you do.
You know, fun fact, it's gonna be the freestyle podcast to some extent, but you know, my dad, he probably gonna see this, but he snitched to my grandma about how much I be cussing on my. Oh no, he snitched about my Instagram stories about how much I be cussing. Someone else snitched to my grandma about how I cuss on the podcast.
She took that wood paddle.
No,
she gave it to you.
No, but
yeah,
she definitely mentioned it to me though. Cause yeah, yeah. I'm like, damn. Like, why y'all got snitched to grandma? Let me cook. All right, she don't need to know all that.
Whooped your ass.
But yeah, you know we got the motherfucking John. Oh wait, actually,
go ahead, my bad.
We don't got. Actually, it's not the John. It's not the John Doolio today, but we do got a little something. So I probably should take it now, but I'll wait a little bit. But yeah, like I said, me and Bunche holding it down, repping the Ville, Sarasville, and Clinton, Merlin, and other shit. Of course, the NFL playoffs. So we got. You see me with my commando shit on. I know you niggas out there. It's like got them bum ass niggas on or whatever. Blah blah. Look. All right. I know we sitting at home chilling. Listen here, fuck niggas. All right. Want you to listen good and listen close. All right. This still our squad. This still our team. We still gonna rep this shit no matter what. If Mark was here, I know he'd be co-signing big time on that. All right. So get what that right. All right. Get that right. All right. Don't forget, we was in the NFC Championship last year. Something that some teams don't know about.
Put a name on that bullet.
In quite some time.
Put a name on that bullet.
Perhaps you know certain teams that you know might be in the Arlington, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, around that area. You know what I'm saying? Might be another city that name they have that might not know what it's like to go that far since Bill Clinton's first term, before Bob Dole even got his ass beat by Bill Clinton in the election. Like,
your memory is crazy.
Like,
you just
just saying, you know.
You had to repeat that when Ryan walked back in though. He missed that.
Hey, look, it was a rough year for the Commandos, all right, and we'll do the Commandos eulogy at some point.
I'm gonna miss that episode. That would be sick.
For 2025, 2026, we on y'all asses. Pause. All right.
Pause.
You know, and then you know we gonna, you know how it go. We gonna sit here. We gonna talk a lot of shit. Forgot to start the timer. We gonna talk a lot of shit. And then when we ask again, we gonna act like nothing happened. We be like, huh? I ain't say all that. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's what we gonna do. So you know the cycle. You know the vicious cycle where we butt, and then come back, season over, we go through the playoffs, and then everybody's 0-0 again. We gonna talk our big shit, and then shit go bad, and then we act like nothing happened. We gonna do that again. So we ready.
Life of a Commandos fan.
But this year it's gonna be different. All right, we fired our. Oh, we can talk about that real quick. Again, it's the Freestyle Podcast. We fired. So Cliff Kingsbury and Joe Witt are gone.
Oh shit! No, I didn't know that.
See, Bunche don't keep up with the football like that tough. But yeah, Cliff Kingsbury and Joe Witt are gone. So we gonna get some new coordinators. It's obvious. No. But as far as Witt was obvious. But Cliff Kingsbury, he might be going to Tennessee. That's the word on the street, perhaps, to be their head coach.
Well, he gonna be a head coach.
He might be Tennessee's head coach.
They don't remember what he did in Arizona?
They do not, clearly. But that is crazy. But as far as how I feel about them being gone, I mean, obviously Witt was going to be gone, but Cliff, I'm like, if it's true that the word on the street is that Dan Quinn has a different vision for how the Commanders are going to run their offense, as well as how to develop Jayden Daniels, where he wants a more traditional style of NFL offense, whereas Cliff Kingsbury, he's more of like a college style type of offense or whatever. And so that's part of why they wanted to part ways with Cliff.
Right.
Now, of course,
who you think right though?
Huh?
Who you think's right?
I'm much more on Dan Quinn's side, assuming that's true, which I can believe it.
You think Jayden can do that? I know you're not a Jayden fan. You don't fuck with him.
Oh Lord.
You don't fuck with him, so like that's. You think he could do the traditional shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I think that is like long term his best thing. I've said. So the idea that I'm not a Jayden fan.
I'm just gonna correct. Long term, his best thing is Juju. But go ahead.
No, the long term thing is, motherfucking Mystics, do what y'all gotta do to win that. I think it's the 2027 lottery. Y'all got the Sky fucking pick along with y'all own.
And like 3.
Or I think y'all could swap. I think they swap with the Sky. But whatever. You got multiple chances. You better get that 2027 number 1. Do what you gotta do. Tell the commissioner, make it happen.
Let me tell you something. You ain't gotta do much work. The Mystics gonna get that pick. They are ass. But go ahead.
But they need to be ass. The Sky need to stay ass.
They're gonna stay ass.
And then the commission. Juju need to be down at the mud. She need to be right up the street from me. I can go just little walk up there and see her. All right. So yeah. But yeah. Like I said, my thing with Jayden was I actually think that as like just a straight pocket passer, he's actually pretty damn good at that. It's
better than Drake, man.
A straight pocket passing.
Thinking too long, bro.
Like just a straight drop back, he probably is a little better.
All right, cool.
I think Drake is better at like the freestyle, like shit breakdown type shit, but keeping his head up and all of that. But yeah, I know like especially because Drake is starting to cook and like he's gonna finish second in MVP probably. Oh shit!
Behind who? What?
Behind why does interface change? But yeah,
Stafford.
Yes, Stafford's probably gonna win MVP, but despite the fact that they did not win their division, but yeah, yeah, like I said, Commanders fans, we gonna talk our shit, and then like I said, when shit go bad, we gonna act like nothing happened. That's how I go. So fuck niggas, know what time it is.
We'll be back next year.
We be back. We got 30 free agents. We're gonna have a whole new team. New year, new us. Left hand up. That is what it's worth. But yeah, we also have a NBA topic we're gonna brush up on, though we're gonna really freestyle that one. But before we, and it'll be some hot takes incoming. But before we get to that, you know it's a new year, so it's not a new y'all's.
I'll be back.
Yeah, it's a lot of new y'all. So we're gonna start with some gym insights, but let me get a little bit of this hydration here. You know. Yes, the gym is my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like as if those of y'all watching this don't know that, but I ain't gonna be that vain today. But
you better listen to your marketing PR. Trying to get them views up.
But I will say this, okay? Since it's a new year, that means many of you, of course, are gonna once again commit to getting the body that you want to find. This is finally gonna be your year that you're gonna get the body you're supposed to get. Okay, maybe it might not be, but I will say this: as someone who was once a slob and is now a god,
okay,
I'll give you some little nuggets, some little pieces of advice, or general insights, whatever you want to call them. So number one, and this is a big one because this one is very personal. Actually, I think the first two are personal. I'll admit that. So this first one, don't think you're going to copy what someone else is doing and that shit going to work. Because a lot of times people they like, oh yeah, I want to like come work out with you. Or, man, what you be doing, blah, blah.
I'm trying so hard not to say so. Keep going.
It's like, hey, I got to come do this. And it's like, look, okay. My workouts or whoever workouts that's really in shape that you want to be like, that's tailored for them and their experience, their fitness level, their strength level, their lifestyle, their history, even their injury history, all of that, right? You don't fit none of that. So the idea that you're gonna copy them and get to where they're at, wrong. That's not how it works. How Monty works out now is not how Monty worked out 6 years ago when I had the nice little pudge, wasn't an ab in sight. I didn't even know what a bicep vein was or shoulder veins or none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I was doing back then is more relevant to what I'm doing now if you want to get to where I'm at today, which you probably shouldn't anyway. Like, but if you became that crazy.
It's a masterclass in the humble brag. It's crazy.
Bunche can be the filter or the translator or whatever.
Do you think?
But like, because the thing is, part of it is because it's like I fell in love with the gym in a way that I never. Well, I ain't gonna say I didn't think I would, because a part of me always wanted to like be good at working out and shit, but I never thought that I could do it. And then eventually, one day you just sitting there looking at yourself. And you 31 years old, you like, this shit only gonna get tougher. And
you finally saw what we saw.
You just looking. And you like, you know what? This shit ain't gonna work. Like, I don't like this. I really don't like this. Like, I'm just like, man, look, all right, I'ma just do this shit for a whole year, work out consistently for a whole year, try to eat reasonable, and just see what happens. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, I was like 150 pounds from like 185, which I'm like, I never thought I was going to see like 160 something again. Forget 150. I ain't even 160 was on the table, which gets to another thing. Again, this is the freestyle podcast. I ain't saying even in my notes. You gonna probably weigh a lot less than you think you are when you're in shape. Cause I seen a joint where the dude was like, yeah, like if you got decent muscle and you average height, you probably need to be like 170, which is true. He ain't lying. My weight today when I woke up was 173. Like, it's, you think you gonna be 200 pounds as a 5'9" nigga in shape? Nigga, it's NFL slot receivers. Fucking Lad McDonkey, a nigga like that. He like 6 foot 185. That's a professional football player. American football, not football. American football player. That's 185.
What's his name?
Lad McDonkey is slot receiver for the Chargers.
McDonkey, he's probably some ass.
Nah, he actually good. He be killing niggas parlays every now and again though. but like that's how you know he good. He good enough to kill niggas parlays. But yeah, that nigga 185. Like Justin Jefferson, he like 6'1", probably like maybe 200. Maybe. Devontae Smith. But them niggas
that nigga like 145.
That nigga like cut the fuck up, but he probably like 180.
And so is a sheet of paper. Nigga small as hell.
Like, bruh, like you not gonna be 200 pounds, 5'9" in shape. It's not happening. Okay, but that's okay. That's fine. You not less of a man because you ain't 200 pounds. You realize most fighters, like niggas who like literally beat niggas the fuck up for a living, them niggas don't be nowhere near 200. Them niggas be like 145, putting you in the dirt.
Nah.
Now, like
I shoot somebody before I let a 145 pound nigga kill me.
I mean,
beat me up. I'm not losing to a 145 pound nigga. I'm not.
Yeah, I guess if motherfucking
I'll cheat. I don't care. I don't care.
Who's the current best fighters right now? Shit, motherfucking Terrence Crawford. He pull up, you definitely pulling out the blicky.
Wait, how much he weigh? He was like 165, though, right?
His last fight, yeah. That's not what he normally is. He used to be like 147.
How tall is he?
He like, all right, around that.
All right. If he got on a baggy sweater, then I'll take the L. But like, I'm not letting no skinny nigga like embarrass me on the internet.
Hey, just hope there ain't no recordings. But yeah, like you ain't gonna be that.
Shit, I'll do the time. That's fine. I need a vacation.
That's a different type of vacation. Don't drop the soap.
All right.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing though, and this is something that this is true of how I am with my life in general, and it's how I've been with my skill development in terms of my professional career. It becomes a lot more straightforward and sustainable when you think for yourself. So like one thing I noticed with fitness, and it's true in general in life, but people don't want to think too hard about what to do. They just want to be told what to do. They want to be told, do this exercise, do this workout split, do this, do that. Eat this, eat that. They don't want guidelines like, hey, just eat enough protein, eat enough calories, train hard enough, do this, that. They don't want to have to think for themselves to actually like say, okay, this is the workout plan I'm gonna do. This is the food I'm gonna eat. They want someone to sit there and tell them exactly what to do, bar for bar, line for line. And guess what? That's why coaches are employed. Because a coach is there, or a trainer or whatever, to tell you to do exactly this, and that. But of course, that's not quite as sustainable for a lot of people because coaches cost money.
A lot of money.
And they
try to buy my mom one.
And listen, I actually have an online coach myself, but it's a coaching group, so it's not as expensive as like a one-on-one. And it's like
a fitness coach.
Mm,
How's that work? Like a group of niggas telling you what to do?
Not exactly. So I could tell you, for me, my fitness coach, like, he doesn't even give me workout plans because I still make my. He gives like a general like
You stream your workout
suggestions.
so he can see it?
No.
Okay.
He does actually watch my like Instagram stories and shit like that, but like he doesn't. He only like gives input when I ask him. Right. Like I'll be like, hey, check this squat form just to see something that I might not be seeing.
I see. That's where you fucked up at.
That's another story that is for offline.
That's where you fucked up.
That is for offline for sure.
That was my form. No, I'm
But I will say the thing about, and especially because they basically most of the coaching group is not of the same color as me. It is a little different.
That means they're white. It's just because some people.
But also my coach, shout out to my guy Fast, because that's my coach. He's across the pond. He's over in the UK. Also has
Fats.
Fast.
Oh, shout out to Fats.
He has a YouTube channel, Fast Lifts. It's like that. For all fitness levels, it works great. You can get a lot from him. Like I wish I could have had his advice when I was first starting. Shit would have been a lot easier. But yeah, he liked that. But yeah. So the fitness group is kind of like, honestly, I like it because it's like camaraderie between fellow gym bros. You know, some across the pond, some that are here. It's not a lot of us in there.
No, so it's a fitness group or like a bunch of coaches? Like
No, it's a group. He's the coach, and then it's a group of us though.
Oh, okay. I got you. That makes more sense.
Yeah. So it's a group of us. So like it's not one-on-one coaching where it'll be more in depth, but like say you get like a certain number of form checks. You could ask questions like, and he might like give you a plan or at least suggestions and shit like that. So that's why he's like the inspiration behind the plan I'm on now, which is upper, lower, heavy, light, medium. If you watch my stories, you might be familiar with that. You might not. But
that's crazy.
What, heavy, light, medium, or just
the way you just spit that off like it was a play call?
Yeah, heavy, light, medium. I love heavy, light, medium system. It's amazing. It's very logical. I do the upper, lower version of it. You could also do the full body version of it. Though like I said, I prefer upper lower because doing full body, like, it's a lot of time in the gym for one session if you're gonna do your whole body, because especially once you get strong, because then the amount of time it takes just to warm up. Like I'm thinking about leg day tomorrow, like shit, it take me like 10-12 minutes just to get to the first real squat set, and then it takes like 10 minutes to warm up for the first RDL set.
Humble brag. Go ahead.
I guess, should this be the B Monty Pop His Shit podcast?
Yeah, pop your shit. It's 2026. Come on. Ain't nobody else gonna do it except for that one. Never mind.
Oh my God.
I said never mind.
Jesus. But yeah, I'm the only nigga in my gym though that does do like 3-plate RDLs plus
Pop it.
And then 100-pound pull-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And I go.
That's how much you weigh now, 100?
No, that's how much that hangs. I know I'm gonna slam this alley-oop. That's how much that hangs off my nutsack.
Pop it. Go ahead. That waitress at the bar listening.
So yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the fine one.
Oh, oh my God. Hey. Hey. So yeah, like, shit is sweet. So yeah, it's, you gotta understand that what someone else is doing is not, may or may not be for you. Like, you gotta be able to think for yourself and adjust things for yourself on the fly for your own lifestyle. Me, be Monty. I am single and childless. I can do whatever I want. Now, the only thing I have to work around is my work schedule. But I have a typical work schedule. I'm a 9 to 5 nigga. I'm not an entrepreneur. Well, entrepreneur probably have even more freedom, but I have a typical 9 to 5. That's the only thing I got to work around. I don't got to work around nothing else. You might have to work around kids, your spouse or partner, other obligations. I don't have to do none of that. So you can't copy what I do and expect to have the same thing happen. Like, you gotta make sure.
Say how you really feel. You niggas not me. Just go ahead and say it. Just say it. One time. Just y'all niggas not me, so stop trying.
I ain't gonna be that arrogant with it. But you are your own person and you have to make sure it work for you. Don't copy me, because you're not me. You. And you can be great though. So don't doubt yourself. Just believe that you can think for yourself and you can learn. Because I'm mostly self-taught with the fitness shit. I got the coach now, but I'm mostly self-taught in terms of like in terms of getting in shape. I mostly do that shit on my own. Like, I ain't have like a trainer or no shit like that.
That's why I was surprised you said you had a coach.
Well, I have it now. The funny thing is, what I would say is that I actually would say a coach is probably more useful the more advanced you get. I would say a coach is most useful, not even where I'm at now or where I was at the very beginning, that in between zone. Because the thing is, and this is going to get into my third point that we'll get to literally a little later. But when you are in that intermediate zone, that's when the coach is the most useful, because that's the zone that most people get stuck at. Well, most people get stuck at the beginning because they don't even go to the gym enough.
Well, you kind of know what you're doing, but you're not quite there yet.
Yeah, you are at the point where you're consistent in the gym and you're whatever, but like there's another level to get to, and like it's not just show up to the gym. It's your successful workout isn't you just scanning your key card. For most of you, just scanning your key card, you've won the day. You're past this point where you're well past this point where you're in this intermediate zone I'm talking about, where just scanning your key card and you did a workout. Like, now you have to actually like try and put some real thought into it. And that's probably the most useful zone for a coach or a trainer or whatever. The very beginning, largely you can do whatever the fuck, and you will just showing up. If you just keep showing up, because that's the biggest challenge for most people, is just to keep showing up. And especially when shit gets rough. If you just keep showing up, you can make progress, because your body is so not used to that stimulus that it has no choice but to adapt. But the more further you get, the more your body's going to fight back from adapting. And then you have to try harder, you have to be smarter, etc. But now, let's get to point number 2 here, which is being fit in your 30s. Or I should say being more fit in your 30s, more muscularly than your 20s, is not crazy at all. It's actually normal if you try. The problem is most niggas don't try. Let's get into my rants because I saw this
Let's get to it.
Instagram reel from somebody I follow, by the way. This guy named James Smith. I'm calling him out by name. James Smith. He a UK guy too. Or is he Australian? I forget. But
Tomato. Same shit.
No, he's from the UK, I think, though. I'm pretty sure. Because my coach does not like him. I probably shouldn't have said that.
You probably.
But so he put up a reel talking about, if you see someone that's more muscular and lean in their 30s than they were in their 20s, they probably are on TRT. TRT, for those of you who
Wait, what's this nigga's name again? I want to Google him real time.
James Smith.
Keep on. James Smith, fitness douche.
Yeah, he was like, if you
oh shit, it came up.
if you
That's him.
yes, it is. So he said, yeah, if you see someone that's more masculine in their 30s than they were in their 20s, they probably are on TRT, which for those of you who are uninitiated, that is testosterone replacement therapy, aka mini steroids. Well, technically it's steroids, but that's like the medical version of steroids. But a lot of people use it just for a mini steroid cycle or whatever, because doctors can be, especially in America, they can be quite liberal with issuing it. Which, by the way, that guy owns a TRT clinic. Surprise, surprise. But basically trying to say like, oh yeah, watch you judge people that's using steroids. So not even steroids, us on TRT. I feel so much better with my TRT than I did before. It's like, yeah, fool, because you was using steroids in your 20s. That's why you need TRT in your 30s. You ain't say that part though. But whatever. By the way, B Monty is not on anything. And
just vibes.
I'm on vibes and driven by just rage and shit. No, I'm not. I'm lying. But I'm not even really like a rage kind of guy. But some guys are though. They be fighting demons and shit. Me, I just want to like live till I'm like 90. Especially because just in case I have kids, I probably won't. But if I do, I'm gonna be old as shit. So.
Trying to outlive them. That's some competitive shit right there. I fuck with it though.
I'm trying to out whatever age my dad gets to, because he already done outlived. Shout out to my dad. He done outlived his father and his grandfather by quite a comfortable margin at this point. And let him keep going, please. So hopefully I could maybe say that one day, though I guess maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how far he goes. He can go as far as he want, but yeah.
You want it to be harder than easy.
but like it's hopefully makes it a long way, but yeah, I mean, that's part of why I don't use steroids too. I mean, granted, I don't see the point of them anyway, because it's like, am I going to get more women? Am I going to get more money for using steroids? No, so why would I do that? That's just stupid. I can look good enough as it is. But, yeah, it's like, you are on TRT because you use steroids in your 20s, and you're not telling your audience that. It's like, oh, you got low testosterone. Maybe you should look into the TRT. Most of your audience that has low T, assuming they even have that, it's because they sit at home eating Cheetos, watching Netflix all day. Maybe if they just clean up the diet a little bit and got in the gym, oh, look, your testosterone is normal now. You ever thought about that? No, because you got some TRT to sell. So, whatever, man. If you actually put in some effort, and this is not just for fitness, this is in general life.
I was gonna say just general health. That's the damn answer.
Yes. Just put in a little effort, and you might be surprised how far you get. I had no idea I could get to where I'm at now. If you showed me the body I got now to me 6 years ago, been crazy. I've been like, what the fuck? Nah, that ain't me. But it is though, because I'm like that. But yeah, the other thing I have on this, I didn't even know we'd go this long for just this. Stop obsessing over recovery, because most of you are not doing shit that is tough to recover from. Just telling you like it is. All right. Y'all are like, oh man, you see these tweets come up like, oh man, you need to rest, and like, you getting 5 hours of sleep, and you got this stressful job and the kids and all that, and you just need to rest a little bit. Listen, in extreme cases, I get it, but generally speaking, if you got these suboptimal things in your lifestyle, the answer is not to not work out at all. Go do something. Go do the elliptical for 30 minutes. Go do a full body circuit for 30 minutes if that's all you got. But do something. That is better than just not doing anything because, oh no, I got 5 hours of sleep and I had to drink 400 grams of caffeine just to stay awake and all the sob stories and I'm just working so hard. Most of you ain't doing shit. You doing Netflix. You scrolling your Instagram feed for hours, looking at all the reels or TikTok or whatever. You doing shit. What are you like? Do you really need the obsessive recovery as a man when you struggling to bench 135 for a couple reps?
So is the argument here, niggas rest too much, or
yes,
the argument that
they rest? Most of these niggas rest too much. Okay. You don't need to worry about rest. How about like do some shit that's worth resting from first before you worry about resting? Okay? Listen, in terms of working out specifically, just on that, here's a good rule of thumb. If you struggling to bench your body weight, okay, you don't need to worry about recovery, okay? Worry about doing something that actually needs recovery.
Bitches don't get to recover. That's pretty much what you're saying. It's like, all right, I hear you.
Listen, it's not that recovery's not important. Obviously it is.
It is for real niggas, but bitches.
But what I'm saying is that you ain't got nothing to recover from. Like,
you can't bench your own body weight. What are you struggling?
Right, like you not.
That's crazy.
Your body is not hurting like that. Or if it is, it's because you're not putting in enough work. You are suffering from the opposite problem. Like, yes, there might be cases extreme where it's like you overworked. In your case, you're underworked. That's why your body is struggling. It's too weak and frail because you let it be that way. Your body is not that fragile. It can handle some more. You just don't want to be uncomfortable. Which, okay, that's fine. Like, as humans and as living mammals and organisms, your instinct is do what you need to do to survive, not to thrive. So if you can just survive doing what you're doing, get to the next day, that's all your body care about. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why, it's a tangent, why certain women might, or men date the same type of person that quote unquote might not be good for them. It's because their body knows that they can survive that. At the end of the day, it might not be ideal for you, but you know what to expect. You know what's going to happen. So you can get past it. So it's all right. Versus the person that might be better for you, but it's unknown. So it's like, it's unknown. It's like,
I feel like there's a life lesson in there that I'm not going to take. Leave the women with big thighs alone. Like, I could probably take a rest day from them, but I won't.
I can't even say what kind of women that is for me, but I can never quit the asses. But not that I get a lot of that, but it is a requirement. But that's a different topic, different tangent. But yeah. So yeah, do some shit that's worth recovering from before you worry about recovery. That's all I'm saying. But now we can get to the sports portion finally, which is the NFL playoffs. The playoffs are here, and we're going to approach it with some quick questions. Because I know that's what the niggas want to hear about is the NFL playoffs. Because starting this Saturday, and
what time we play?
I gotta see the 2026 schedule to see what time we play. I can tell you who we play. I don't know when though, but we do know who we playing. But yeah, who has the most to gain in this playoffs? Because instead of like let's preview the matchups and all that, fuck all that. We gonna say who in this playoffs has the most to gain for themselves in terms of like their legacy, their reputation, all of that. I got some candidates here. So my first two candidates are the number 1 and 2 picks from the 2024 draft. Caleb Williams and Drake May.
They weren't the first two. They weren't the first.
I mean, the two. You're right. How dare I?
You be disrespecting Jaden.
In my mind, I'm like, they're both 2024.
Yeah. Two of the top three.
Two of the top three. Number 1 and number 3. Because Jane was number 2. Because they were bunched together. But anyway, those two have the most to gain, in my opinion, because, and here's why. Guys like Tom Brady, Troy Aikman, I'm trying to think of some other, Russell Wilson. What do they all have in common? These are guys that won Super Bowls as quarterbacks early in their career. Russell Wilson's not white.
I heard who you
said. Hey, Russell Wilson saved a black baby mama. That's a nigga if I ever seen one.
I fuck with Russ. I'm just fucking around.
But
as you know, I fuck with athletes as I find out who their wives and or fiancés are. And he got one, so I fuck with Russ.
Yeah, the thing is, when you win a Super Bowl early in your career,
if she was dark skinned, I would almost think she was as beautiful as Kelly Rowland. Like honest, like she's there. She's just a little light.
She's a little light for your ideal taste. It's not that Bunche doesn't like lighter, but for his ideal taste.
I love all black women.
Yeah, he does. I can vouch. But if you want to get to his absolute peak preference, like him a little darker. Me, personally, doesn't really matter.
I mean, I was in love with Keisha Cole for like 7 years.
70 years?
7. We're on and off now, but like, it depends what mood it is, what time of day. Like, it just...
Well, y'all know. Well, that's right. My podcast doesn't know. Y'all know my girl is Taylor Rooks now.
Well, no, now it's Kelly. We all that's well established. But back in the high school days, it was Keisha.
Oh,
I got range.
Well, I know.
All I'm saying is I got range. That's all I'm saying.
I'm about to say because Kelly is one of my top 3, along with Taylor.
I mean, they're just fine. They're just fine women.
Shannon Thornton's another one. I don't know if you've seen her before.
Oh, I know who that is. I know who that is.
That's another one. I mean, obviously Rihanna, you gotta give her respect. You know, I mean, I definitely got range.
Coco.
Fucking Donovan Mitchell.
That's why I fuck with Donovan. I didn't like him at first. Now I fuck with him.
Jordan Woods. That's another one for me.
I'm not a big fan.
I would expect you to not be as big a fan of her, but yeah.
Like, she's attractive. I think it's because of how I was introduced to her. I think it's more that reason.
It could be that.
Plus, her dude can't get a fucking rebound.
Like, well, that's the thing. Her dude is one of Bunche's favorite punching bags. But
one of my favorite.
I mean, that might be his favorite punching bag, period.
Not even, like, currently, like, of all time.
Of all time, yes. It's Cat, and then it's probably, like, Paul George.
No, it's Anthony Davis next.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Then probably Paul George. And then I don't know who it is after that, but it's somebody fat.
Oh.
Antoine Walker, maybe. I don't know.
I know you. I know who it is.
Who? Popeye Jones?
No, Raymond Felton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We literally have a clip on the
yeah.
podcast feed for that. Raymond Felton he's below Cat, but he ain't that far down.
Yeah, because I actually seen him in person too, and he is as fat as he looks on TV. Like, the camera don't add 10 pounds. It's he has it off camera too. That shit's crazy.
But yeah,
and this is why he was still in the league.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
I saw him at Park. That nigga, I was like, Jesus. I thought he was working security. He had a black polo shirt on and shit was buttoned all the way up. I'm like, nigga, unbutton it a little bit. Like, you're a millionaire. But all right, go ahead.
Yeah. If Caleb Williams or Drake May win the Super Bowl.
Oh, shit, I forgot we talked
about. We got so sad. I think that if one of them win the Super Bowl, that'll getting him so much clout going forward. Like, and I invoke Tom Brady and Russell Wilson, Troy Aikman. Now Aikman, I was a kid at the time, so it's a little more difficult to remember that. But like with Brady and Russ, especially Brady, I know that like when you win those Super Bowls early, even if you weren't that good yet, that shit just buys you so much clout for so long. If you just assume you just money going forward.
Well, I would say especially for Russ. Brady is money. Russ necessarily ain't
and
money.
this proves my point right here, because like Brady is money. From 2005 to 2013, which is the period where Brady wasn't winning those bowls. Now he did have one season where he missed because of the ACL.
Yeah, the Matt Castle year.
Yeah. There's a lot of stinkers in there in the playoffs for Brady during that period of time. A lot of stinkers. Like,
yeah, but he still won 7 Super Bowls.
But that's
he's still money.
Right. But I'm saying, like, there was a period where Brady couldn't win for shit. And some of that was because of him. But because he won those 3 before that, it's like he's given that benefit of the doubt.
Well, when you play for 20 years, shout out to LeBron.
Right, but what I'm saying is before we got to that fucking Malcolm Butler interception that changed the whole course of NFL history.
Fact. 2 of the quarterbacks on your list are in that game.
Yeah. Like before we got to that interception, like, yeah, there was some shakiness in there. So
and then they won what, 4 after that?
Including that one, yeah, it was 4. Well, the Patriots won 2 more after that, and then 3 if you include that one, and then Brady 4.
Go.
But yeah, if one of them win, Caleb or Drake, they get that benefit of the doubt for quite a while.
Can I tell you who I'm rooting for of those 2?
I probably already know. I think. Actually,
what is your guess? What do you think?
Dang, that's a good question. Because there's reason for both. Because one is New England, obviously, which if you don't know, his family is
Eastside Providence, baby.
Yeah. And then the other one is a local quarterback
who paints his fingernails. So who do you think it is?
So yeah, after you said that, it's pretty obvious. Like, because that was my first answer, and then it's like, okay, I'm about to overthink it, and I was gonna overthink it.
No, well, he's local, but he's not Prince George's County local, right?
I'm pretty sure
because he went to school in Potomac.
He did.
Now I will say, my mom has made friends with one of his aunts. They go to the gym together. One like fitness, they be like Pilates, yoga, and doing all that shit all the time. But
he went to school in Gonzaga, in DC. Yeah, I do remember that. He was born in DC too.
It means nothing to me.
Well, I mean, I have a DC birth certificate, so that means something to me. Not everything.
I have a Providence, Rhode Island birth certificate, so Drake May's winning. He doesn't paint his nails, he's winning. He doesn't play in our division or conference, winning.
But yeah, another guy that has something. So I'm rooting for between those two.
I'm rooting for Drake. If you guys couldn't tell, I couldn't root for him in the Kendrick beef, but now I'm rooting for Drake. I double entendre. You see what I did there?
I guess Drake winning would help me out a little bit, because then I don't be like, you wanted Drake May over Jaden Daniels. Like, well, you see what Drake doing, right? Now I'm cool with Jaden, but like at least it's like I don't have to deal with that as much. So
I'm going to Rhode Island for the parade. Actually, it'll be in Mass, but I'll stay with some family.
But yeah, another guy that has a lot to gain, Matthew Stafford. If he wins a second Super Bowl, that really could put him in another, like, in terms of his legacy stratosphere or whatever. And he's going to win an MVP this year, probably. So.
And I told you before the pod started, that's who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for Stafford.
I think another, and also I should actually add Sean McVay to that.
How so?
Boy wonder coach, you know. And now you start to get to that, like, oh, he's one of the better coaches ever type shit.
Because multiple Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm. And like his, his offensive genius or whatever, blah, blah. Nick Sirianni for the Eagles. Again, for similar reasons to McVay, but not totally, just because, who they going to get a credit to? Jalen Hurts, which we'll get to that, but.
I feel like they would. I would. Probably because he's a black quarterback.
I'm about to say, that's the only.
That doesn't paint his finger. No, I'm just.
Good, wholesome black man. I understand, but we
black wife, black agent.
Wholesome black man with black wives. The Monty Mentality podcast will always endorse those types.
Yeah,
that is the
Jordan
goal.
Sponsored athlete. Like, what's not to like? Other than he's in the NFC East.
He's an Eagles quarterback. That's the only problem. But it is what it is. I think the Texans' defense, because their defense is just so like that, and they don't even try to disguise or shit like that. They just like line it up, fuck nigga, and we just gonna beat the shit out of you.
I wouldn't be mad at CJ winning.
Mm-hmm.
I like CJ.
Again, and he's in a similar boat with Caleb and Drake in that you win a Super Bowl on your rookie contract, you just get the benefit of the doubt for quite a while.
He's year 3?
Yes.
Or is this 4?
This is year 3 for him.
Okay.
And then the Panthers, if they even win a game.
Another black quarterback. I'm rooting for him too.
He's in the same draft as CJ Stroud.
They were 1 and 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because in fact, the pick that is Caleb Williams was actually from Carolina for them to get Bryce Young.
The DJ Moore trade.
Yes. DJ Moore was part of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bunche for knowing that.
I feel like I recently just heard y'all say that. Maybe on the last pod.
So the Panthers are plus 8,000 to win their conference. Shout out to Kev, as I know he's going to be locked in for that. And also my guy Rel as well. If the Panthers even get one win, which of course it will have to be against the Rams, plus 8,000 to win a conference is crazy, but that's what it is.
To win the conference, not the division. Oh shit, that's crazy.
To win to get to the Super Bowl, they're plus 8,000. For those of you who are not initiated with the gambling shit,
which is me. So you put $100. What's that?
8,000. You win 8,000 if you put down 100, and they actually get there.
Oh shit! I might put 100.
Because the team after them is plus 1,200, just to give you an idea of how far they think the Panthers are from everybody else.
So who on that team other than Bryce Young is like good?
Terry McMillan, that's their receiver that they drafted this year.
From what school? It sounds like a USC name.
I think it's from Ohio State.
Oh, that makes sense.
Who else? J.C. Horn. That's the corner. That's the jersey that Cav had on last week.
Okay. No, I do know about him. I do know he's nice. Well, he's supposed to be nice.
Rico Dowell is nice. He was from Dallas.
They got a good defense, or like is their offense nice? Like what
they're
is it?
Kind of just
what is it about them?
They're kind of just a team, I guess. Like they're not particularly good or bad in any one area.
They just
if I look
makes
at
enough plays.
Something like that.
All right.
Their defense makes just enough plays. If I look up their advanced stats, they're not that good. But in fact, the DVOA that I mentioned in our preview pod for us, they're actually a little below us, which is crazy.
I don't keep up in the regular season, but you know me, playoff anything. I watch playoff lacrosse, nigga. Like I just watch the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
they're pretty much in. With Carolina, they're not particularly like stand out on either. Like it's not like they're carried by defense or offense. It's just kind of like
I'm about to put 100
game
on
by game, so you can try to win 8,000.
I mean, what's the? I could afford $100. I can afford to lose that.
Humble brag, low key.
I mean, if it's gonna get me 8,000, we made it, nigga. Now I ain't saying Bryce is Jaden, but like we made a nigga. Like, what was our plus over minus or plus negative? What the fuck is it? Over under.
It's plus. It's not even that. It's your odds. It's your odds. Your odds to win the conference.
All right, whatever. Our odds had been close to 8. Well, at least when the season started. I don't know about like once we got to the playoffs.
Oh, it wasn't 8 plus 8,000. It was. I could tell you what our Super Bowl odds were right now. Give me 1 second.
Like when the season started or when the playoffs started?
When the season started. Because obviously our odds are 0 now. Like you can't. We literally.
Well, no. I'm talking about last year. I'm talking about last year when we made the conference finals.
That I don't know, but I know coming into the season, our odds to win the Super Bowl was plus 1,800.
No, that makes sense. We went to the conference finals last year. I'm talking about
before the playoffs started
last year. Like, what was our?
I don't have time to look that up for this pod.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was probably
I could put it on the panel,
but it was
but
it was better. It was not plus 8,000. I can guarantee
I got
that.
$100 on it.
But yeah, let's go over.
Actually, I got 150 for it.
Let's go over who. Well, then you would win 12,000 in that case.
I did the math. I'm paying off these credit cards.
Most to lose. We gotta wrap this up in a second, so we'll finish this out with the most to lose. Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Because we know the slander is coming. With no Mahomes and also no Lamar Jackson. Granted, he did beat the Ravens last year, but still, like the path is clear theoretically. So when Josh Allen loses, or if I should say, then the slander is going to come. Same thing for Sir Justin Herbert. If they don't win a playoff game, again, the slander train is coming that he just cannot win. Another one, Mike Tomlin. The last time the Steelers won a playoff game, just so you know, the Dallas Cowboys have won 2 playoff games since Mike Tomlin last won one.
Still don't think that's fair, but.
And I mean, look, that's another one where it's like, because let's real quick talk about that Ravens Steelers game from Sunday.
Okay.
Why the fuck, and this is why you got fired. Why the fuck would you say, let's kick a 44-yard field goal in the cold instead of trying to get a little closer when we still got a timeout? It's just stupid. Like, you have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. You can't try to get a few more yards? What's wrong with you?
That's not why Mike Tomlin should get fired, though, or he's on the hot seat.
No, he's on the hot seat. Well, he's not on the hot seat. But, like, if he were, it's because they haven't won a playoff game
but they
in
haven't
almost
had
10
a
years.
quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, he was there for, like, not half of that, but almost close. But
No, I'm saying he hasn't had a good quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger, so I can't hold him accountable for that.
I mean, I mostly agree with you, but yeah.
Did he won a Super Bowl?
Who? Tomlin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won one with Ben, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
So yeah, so that's another guy. The last guy that's has a lot to lose is
Caleb Williams. He might lose his fingernail endorsement.
Oh God!
If they get bounced in the first round.
No, it's unfortunately or fortunately for the hater in me, it's a wholesome black man, Jalen Hurts.
Oh.
If they get packed up against the 49ers and he looks like ass, all the lady love in the world ain't saving you from the slander that's coming for you, Jalen. Like, niggas is going to be doing laps. Just the slander is going to be legendary if they lose to the 49ers. I know, you just won the Super Bowl last year. He was in the Super Bowl MVP. And yet your offensive coordinator is probably going to get fired because y'all struggling to put up points with all that talent you got. Sad day, sad day. Shit crazy. But yeah.
I ain't gonna care for no NFC East team other than my own, so.
No. So yeah, so granted, part of the hater in me because I see how bad the girls thirst over Jalen. But it ain't even that. I don't care about that. you play for the Eagles, so automatically seeing you fail is like happiness. But yeah, my official Super Bowl pick though, that's gonna be wrong. To close this out, it's gonna be the Bills against the Los Angeles Rams. And I got the Rams winning. That's my Super Bowl pick. What are the reasons? You want me to break it down? I ain't got it for you. That's just what I'm going with. Josh Allen is easily the best quarterback in the playoffs, and the Rams, to me, are the best team.
Yeah,
I think.
easily.
Yeah, who would be in competition with Josh Allen?
Stafford.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe with the Sean McVay boost, I guess, but yeah.
I ain't gonna argue.
But yeah, that's my pick. But now, since, this is the freestyle pod, but we're short on time, we will close with the shout outs. And the shout outs today is to my Capricorn family. I'm sitting there getting distracted by the fly, but Capricorn family for me, because this is a busy birthday week for your boy. Why? Because got 3 big birthdays this week. It's my nephew Tate. My nephew Tate is driving age within a few hours of this recording. Jesus. Oh! But then also, my sister, Kiana, my beautiful, wonderful, awesome sister. Her birthday is also this week, right after Tate's. Mother of Tate, by the way. And, of course, the big birthday. The one that birthed your boy right here. Mama Monty, Ma. She will be making another year this Saturday. So, the ultimate shout-outs of all shout-outs.
Yourself not putting her age out there.
I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't even thinking of that.
She was about to beat your ass.
I wasn't even thinking of that. That didn't even cross my mind. But yeah, shouts to Ma. Love you, Ma. She is the reason why we here today. So yeah, shouts to her.
Shout out to my mom too. Her birthday is probably before our next pod, so another January birthday.
It might actually be, because I know your mom's what, the 24th, right?
24th, yeah.
Yeah, so we probably will pop before that. Maybe. We'll see.
Then you get 2 shout outs, Ma. Shout out to you.
She get double shout outs. Mama Bunche can get all the shout outs she want, because she like that.
She is.
But yeah, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, leave your reviews on your audio platforms. And until next time, we will see y'all.